Welcome everyone. What you need to know right now is today's timeless pick a card. Option 1 we have the cobra, option 2 the tarantula, and option 3 the rabbit. Take a deep breath and exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your option. See you there. Welcome. You guys chose the cobra. So this is going to be a reading about what you need to know right now. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries strongly in your chart. The cobra is a sign of a pause. Maybe you're waiting for something, and maybe you feel things are a little bit stagnant and you're having to be patient, and maybe you're running out of patience. But here's the thing though. The reason why you are going through this period of stagnancy, of having to wait, this pause in your life, it's because you're meant to learn something. And it's all about the inner teacher. So there's something that you're going to learn just by being still, because the more stagnant you are, the more you will be able to turn within and observe what's going on inside you. And so that's what this period of stagnancy is meant to bring you, an opportunity to go inside and learn. Learn from yourself, learn from your intuition, okay? You're also very protected right now, and you do have a spiritual guardian. There's a sense that this period of stagnancy is bringing you wisdom, okay? So allow yourself to learn what there is to learn and be humble. If you feel like you're a little bit out of balance right now, it may be because you're needing to take a class or study something or a course. It may help you. And also, you know, if you've come to that point where you think there's nothing left to learn, that may be the reason why you're stagnant as well. And so if you allow yourself to learn, because when we stop learning, we stop growing, we stop evolving. So maybe if you can identify with what I'm going to say, you've reached a point where you felt like there's nothing else you want to learn, or you're willing to learn, or you need to learn. It's time to maybe reframe that perspective, because there are still things that you need to learn. Because again, the reason why you're stagnant is maybe because you are refusing to, or in denial of what you need to learn, or refusing to, or simply not. Maybe you don't have the energy to, okay? That's very real. Maybe you don't have the energy to, and maybe there's something to learn about resting as well, okay? Which is very normal. Maybe there's a pause in learning, a pause. Maybe you do need a pause because you're too tired, okay? But again, don't pressure yourself, don't stress yourself out because there's a period where you're having to be stagnant, okay? Just accept this as normal and learn what you can from this, and take whatever you can from this message as well, okay? There could be something here about a flute and enchanting the snake, something about travels maybe for some of you to the desert, northern Africa, Morocco, something like that, okay? This may resonate for you. Also something about maybe, what is the name? Being hypnotized, okay? Feeling like you're in a state of hypnosis. Maybe you've done hypnosis, maybe you feel like you need hypnosis. Oh, we have endless opportunities. Okay, so even though you're going through a period of stagnancy, it's much needed, because whatever you're learning from being stagnant, from having to go within, and I feel you're also learning to connect to your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you. It's almost like it's preparing you for this change, because we do have the number 23 here. 2 plus 3 is a 5. 5 indicates change. But 5 is also about adventures and taking leaps of faith. It's Mercurial energy. Gemini, Virgo for some of you could be strongly in your chart, but there are endless opportunities coming your way. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 23 opportunities, okay? That's like many opportunities. And they're endless, but of course you're not going to grab all of them. But there's change here. If you've been stagnant, if you've been forced to like stop for a moment, that's changing. There's change here. And this period of nothing happening, everything's going to happen at once is what I'm seeing here. All of a sudden because what's been happening, and we see all these butterflies in here, is that you've been gathering skills, information, experiences, knowledge, maturity, wisdom, and self-confidence too. There's been a lot happening while you feel like nothing's happening. It's been happening behind the scenes, deep within you. And you've been learning a lot, even though you may think you haven't. And once these opportunities come your way, you're going to be ready for them. And they're only going to come when you're ready as well. The number 5, so 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or the month of May could be significant here, okay? Endless opportunities. We have the numinous, and this is mystery. Yeah, it's like you don't get it, but why? Why aren't things happening right now? I need things to happen right now. You know what? I know this sounds cliche, but you're exactly where you need to be right now. And yeah, I mean, maybe you may think it's the end of the world for you, or this is how it's always going to be, or you're deep into problems and things to solve and things you can't solve. But you're going to be able to solve these things, even if you don't see this. It's happening still, okay? And it's about you being comfortable with not being able to see what's happening, but trusting the process, trusting your intuition, and trusting that your time will come if you do whatever you can do. So there's a sense of not trying to control the uncontrollable right now, but doing whatever you can. Whatever you can control, have that under control. Even if it's just brushing your teeth, making your bed, cleaning your home, decluttering, there's always something to do, always something that you can do. Call a friend, take care of paperwork, sweep the floor. I don't know what it is, but there's always something you can do instead of just waiting there, okay, for some reason. Because there's stuff that you're not meant to see right now, and it's because if you would be able to see this, you wouldn't be doing the transformation and the changes, internal changes, and you wouldn't be learning what you need to learn right now. And it's about trusting the unknown, trusting the mystery. There's a lot of psychic abilities that you are developing right now, okay? With that amethyst here, I'm seeing that maybe, just maybe, this period of stagnancy is to show you that there's an addiction that you need to let go of. And once you let go of that addiction, whatever that is, whether it's negative thinking, that negative self-talk, speaking out negativity into your reality, because your words are spells. Whatever you say or think about your reality or yourself is what happens in your life. So there may be a need for you to change your self-concept. There may be an addiction to a negative self-concept of who you believe you are, what you believe you're capable of, and assumptions of what you believe is possible for yourself. So if you don't believe things are possible, guess what? Then they won't be. So there's a need here. Maybe there's an addictive, you're addicted to maybe a way of thinking or a belief system that is no longer serving you, and it's not really helping you get anywhere, okay? Or maybe it's people or circumstances or places, situations that need changing, that need recycling, that need decluttering, that need moving away from, or putting behind you, or protecting your energy from, even if you can't move or if you can't push these things away, okay? So again, the numinous is about intuition. You're getting this opportunity to connect with your intuition. Your intuition is connected to your feelings. So the first thing, if you want to know what your intuition is, it's that first feeling about something, good or bad. You have to trust that. Everything else that comes in after you start thinking is ego, trying to justify something negative being positive or something positive being negative because such and such happened to so and so in the past, or it's happening here, or it's happening to that person, or it could happen to me. It's your fear speaking. It's the devil in the mind. And the more you overthink, the more you feed that devil in the mind. If you stop thinking, there's no place for the devil to interfere with your energy, okay? So again, control what you can. If you're thinking too much, giving too much into ego, straying away from your intuition, for good or for bad, just keep moving, keep your body moving, do something with your hands, do something with your eyes, with your feet, move things around, tidy things, throw things away, speak to someone who may need your help, ask someone for help, right? Don't stay just waiting for things to happen. It's the same thing as putting your clothes in a washing machine and waiting for that whole hour and a half or however long your cycle is, or 30 minutes, or where that time could be used to be cleaning, to be organizing your wardrobe, or to be feeding your animals, or cleaning or gardening your backyard. I don't know what, but I mean, there's a sense here that what you need to learn is to connect to your intuition and stop wasting your time thinking about things that aren't really even going to happen. You're just projecting and you're suffering in anticipation, right? And you're keeping yourself stagnant because you're refusing to follow your intuition, and you prefer to follow the fear. And that's because it's what, obviously it's taught to us every single day, but it's like there's something here to unlearn about fear and allowing fear to run and rule us, okay? It's time that the time has come that we do things for the right reasons, for love, for what is meant to be, okay? Guys, I apologize for my voice today. I have this weird throat thing with a cough thing again that I had a while back, and I'm getting something similar again, so sorry if I cough or if my voice goes, but again, throat chakra, so there could be something that you're not saying, that you're not expressing, that needs to be expressed as well. And maybe you're not saying it because of fear, so there may be a need for you to heal your energy centers. Maybe there's a need for you to do some energy healing. I do energy healing one-on-one on Zoom sessions. You can find my email in the description box, and I'll send you the information for that service if you need it. If you're struggling with letting go of addictions, whatever they are, substances, thoughts, behaviors, people, like codependent relationships and stuff like that, because there's a difference between codependency and interdependency, healthy interdependency and codependency, right? And it's also learning to know the difference, and how certain relationships can become toxic here. So there's been like a need for you to sit with all these thoughts for a while. Ooh, okay, what you need to know right now, there's a door to romance opening up for you, okay? The number 33 could be relevant to you. You are connected to the Ascended Masters. If you do know this, please comment in the description box what Ascended Master you are connected to. I'd be very interested in knowing. The number 6 could be relevant. Venusian energy, Taurus, Libra energy could be somewhere in your chart. But again, it's about abundance coming to you, okay? Not just love, but also abundance, prosperity, and everything you need. But again, it's like your heart seems to have been locked in this cage, and there's someone who has the key to unlock it, is what I'm seeing here. And it opens up a new perspective on romance for you, and new hope, new opportunities when it comes to romance in your life, is what I'm seeing here. And you don't see this coming yet. And it's more than one opportunity, actually, but you're going to know it's going to be this one person who holds that key that no one else does, but there's going to be more people like trying to come at you or something for the purpose of romance here. We have apocalypsis, but again, you feel like right now you're sitting in the end of what looks like the end of the world for you, but it's just the beginning. It's the end of a phase. It's the end of a certain reality. It's the end of a certain world you used to be inhabiting, but it's now you're moving into a new world, right? And it seems chaotic, it seems the end of the world, and it is in a sense, but it's a spiritual ending. It's not a physical ending. 50, 60, 70, 74. The number 74 could be relevant, as well as the number 11, okay? There's a message here for you to keep calm in the eye of the storm. Everything's going to be okay. We have South Node, don't let the past hold you back. Yeah, I mean, again, past ways of thinking of yourself, of seeing your life, of living your life. There's a need here for you to step out of your comfort zone, and maybe there's been a denial, and that's why the stagnancy, that's why you haven't been evolving, because you're meant to move out of your comfort zone, but you're keeping yourself stuck in old ways of thinking, doing things, acting, people, places, situations, and you're not allowing yourself to evolve, okay? Because it feels too chaotic if you do. It feels too uncomfortable. But at the same time, there's a sense that you're not satisfied with how things are, and the only way is to move out of that comfort zone, is go through the discomfort, but it's very temporary, because where it leads you is to your life purpose. Okay, you're holding yourself back from living in your purpose, and once you do live in your purpose, that's when you will feel everything unblocking, and that's when you will feel truly fulfilled. But of course, the journey to get there is not an easy one. But it's true. Here's a tricky thing. It's fear putting an illusion in front of you, and that's what's uncomfortable, is moving past the fear. It's doing it with fear, but doing it anyway. That is making it uncomfortable, because once you move past that fear, you're going to see there was nothing to fear, and it's actually not uncomfortable. The only uncomfortable part was to take that leap of faith, and once you do, you're like, oh, it's this easy. Oh, I thought it was going to be like all this drama and all this, and it's not. It's very calm and peaceful. But right now it's like your comfort zone is becoming uncomfortable, is what I'm seeing here, and that is why you're maybe watching this reading. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been a foundation that you've built here, and it's materially stable in some way, shape, or form. Okay, you're proud of this. It's something you've achieved and accomplished. The Chariot. But it's like you're getting this itch to do something else, to go somewhere else, to do something else, to move, okay? 5 of Cups. And it's like you're looking back, and you're like sad that you're leaving something that you built behind, King of Wands, but you have this spark of inspiration you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart, you could have Cancerian energy to go somewhere. I'm seeing Scorpio energy as well. And 7 of Swords, it's like you're sabotaging your passion, you're sabotaging yourself from going where it is that you're meant to go. You're sabotaging your ability to evolve, to become your highest version, really. The Hermit, and so you stay stagnant. But again, every time you refuse to follow your purpose, you're going to be pulled back inward, and you're going to be forced to analyze yourself, to ask yourself important questions, to consult with your higher self. Let's start clarifying here. The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very confused. You're like, oh, but I built this foundation. It's so stable. Why am I still fantasizing about different things and doing other things? Why, 5 of Pentacles, do I feel left out of my own freedom, of my own ability to achieve higher? Why is it that the fact that I'm feeling inspired to start something new is making me feel so sad? It's obviously because if you're used to something, we are creatures of habit, and you're used to something. Letting go of something always carries a sense of having to grieve a loss of something. When you start something new, you can't take it all with you. The Emperor. So there's a sense here, Aries energy. There's a sense here of somewhat of stubbornness and trying to be strategic and strategizing a plan forward of movement here. But the reason why you're taking so long is because you're refusing to let go of certain aspects. Yeah, toxicity. You're refusing to let go of certain toxicity that you're not ready to let go of. And so that's what you need to ask yourself is, okay, I'm stagnant. Is it, because I'm refusing to let go of the toxicity. Where's my toxicity? How do I do this? How do I do the shadow work? How do I overcome this, move through it, move past it? And so I feel what you need to know is that there are things within you that are connecting you to toxicity or are toxic in themselves that, again, need revision here so that you can have this change in your life. You can embrace all the good things that are wanting to come your way. And again, there's a sense here of your ego interfering and not allowing you to move forward because of how it will look, or what will people say, or you won't be seen in your best light. But you know, everything you're fearing is not really real, okay? It's an illusion. I don't see any loss here of social position or the way people will see you. I think you have a lot more fear that will happen than it will actually happen, okay? But again, there's a need here to revise what it is that you need to let go of that is toxic. And your higher self is trying to speak to you right now, and until you allow yourself to make these changes and do the work, you will stay stagnant. Once you start doing the work and allow yourself and free yourself from the toxicity, either it's something you're saying about yourself that is keeping you stagnant, or something you're thinking, or some kind of behavior that you keep doing and expecting different results. You know, when we do the same thing and expect different results, that is a very different definition of insanity. So if you find yourself doing the same thing, expecting different results, that may be the reason why you're stagnant, okay? So option 1, this was your reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps you bring you more. Thank you for commenting. I always love to see how you guys resonate with these readings. If you don't resonate, go choose another pile. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notification. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome. You chose the Tarantula. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart strongly. So, what do you need to know right now? You may be at a crossroads. And it could be something about claiming your life's purpose, moving out of your comfort zone, and yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you've either recently discovered what your life's purpose is, or you're about to, or you want to, or when you do, things are going to change for you. I do life purpose reports based on your tropical natal astrological charts. If you're interested in that, you can find my email in the description box. Maybe you have one of those already done by me recently. But right now you're being asked to follow your intuition, or you are becoming more successful at following your intuition. And this crossroads, you need to follow your intuition here. There may be hesitation, you may be over-intellectualizing something, overthinking. I feel pile 1 has a message for you guys. I do feel pile 1 has a message for you guys. But on the topic of following your intuition here, the difference between your intuition and what is not your intuition, okay? Intuition is that first feeling. It's when you come across a situation, a person, a circumstance, a place, a thing, whatever it is, a thought, words, a book, whatever you come across, right? A piece of information, whatever it is, it's that first feeling. It either feels good or it feels bad. So, or you feel nothing. But, you know, sometimes our intuition is like, oh, this feels good. That's your intuition. That's what you should follow. But then in comes overthinking, over-intellectualizing, and you spending so much time in the mind. Guess what? That's where the devil comes in, right? Where else does the devil live if not in your mind, right? How do you feed your fears? It's by overthinking. If you're not overthinking, what is there to fear? Unless you're being faced with something right in that moment that is triggering your fight or flight mode, sorry. And then the fear is necessary to defend yourself, to think on your feet, to strategize quickly, to solve that situation. Another thing is to, of course, be preemptive and plan so that you don't find yourself in tricky situations. But that is a flow. That is not coming from fear. That is allowing your intuition to guide you to where you need to plan, what you need to do. It's a flow. It shouldn't be this thing where you're afraid and you're worried and you're anxious and you're shameful and you're guilty and you're all these or you're depressed and you're suffering in anticipation, that is the devil in the mind. That's the overthinking. That is the ego. That is not your intuition. So your ego has you questioning your intuition by overthinking, because you don't trust that first nudge in the right direction. So let's say you feel really good about something, but then your overthinking comes in and says, oh, Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and this happened to such and such, and this will happen to such and such, and this is happening right now over there, and you know what, in the past this happened to me, and so, yeah, see? Learn the lessons from the past. Learn what you can around you, but don't take the fear and the pain with you moving forward. Don't allow fear to have you question what you know intuitively, because you feel the energy is good for you, right? So there's a need to be able to understand what is your intuition and what is the ego, okay? But if you want more information, definitely go to pile number 1, because I do talk about that more there. But you know what? There is a moment when a decision needs to be made. I feel it's coming very soon, or it's right now. And to answer your question of what decision you need to make, ask yourself, what brings you closer to your purpose or your dharma? How do you prioritize? How do you get to your dharma? And that's how you make your decision. There may be a habit or a routine from your past that is sidetracking you from your dreams, from your dharma, from your deeper purpose. But, there's this voice inside of you that keeps pulling you in the direction of your purpose, begging you to refocus your attention on your purpose, because that will be the only way to find true happiness, by choosing your dharma. And until you do that, any satisfaction you feel will be fleeting. But you know what? At the end of the day, you will choose wisely. The problem is too much overthinking may be creating resistance, because fear does pull us back. It really does stop us on our tracks. And it all it does is delay whatever blessings were supposed to come our way. Jupiter, because the universe wants to be generous with you. The universe wants to be generous with you, and your intuition is guiding you well. It's time to take a chance to take that leap of faith. It's time to do things with enthusiasm and optimism. It's like there's a time where you're coming into luck, and you know what luck is? A combination of being prepared and opportunity. So if you're not preparing because you don't think opportunities are coming, you better get on the being prepared side. Prepare as well as you can for whatever opportunity you want, because luck is coming your way. And you don't want to be unprepared for this, because you're living in your mind in fear, okay? There's an opportunity for you maybe coming for long distance travel, or teaching at a higher institution, or spiritual teaching, or learning at a university or something like that. Take a chance on learning or teaching if that's something you've been called to. For some of you, there's an opportunity to work in the travel industry. For some of you, balanced forces, the number 19 could be relevant, as well as number 1. It's a time for you to move forward in a very balanced way, okay? Don't give in too much to your fear. Fear is only necessary when there is real danger that you're being confronted with at the time. But this is all about yin and yang. This is all about something that you've been patient about. There's a message here for you to become the alchemist in your own life, to transmute the negative into the positive, so that the flow becomes more productive for you. You see, too much fear, too much overthinking is like this band, this elastic band that's pulling you back while you're trying to move forward. While, if you're doing physical exercise, this is great because it forces you to use your muscles, and obviously you're learning something from this, but you're not really making progress, okay? You need more balance when it comes to your perspective on things. You may be tending too much to the fear side, where you need to, okay, if I can fear all this, why can't I also be hopeful and enthusiastic and optimistic about things as well? Do only bad things happen to people all the time? Or do good things happen to people? Look around you. Okay? Look within you. Look at your situation. Is it really that bad? Now we have, you could have an ability to heal with your hands. You could have healing hands. Like an ability to heal with your palm chakras are very healing. Okay, so some of you are meant to become healers, or you are healers, or you will become aware. But we have the garden and the gate. It's like you're afraid to move out of this garden that you've created for yourself. It's so beautiful and you don't know what's out there, but you want to explore, but you're afraid. And so you keep yourself stuck. What do I do? Doesn't mean that this garden is going to dismantle itself. Probably not. You can go and come back. It's not like if you leave the gate, you're never going to be able to come back. Right? Nothing is forever. The number 30 could be relevant as well as the number 3. Okay. Communication is key. So we have new moon in Gemini. So something about the last week of April, last 2 weeks of May could be significant here. Or the next new moon in Gemini, or you could have a strong placement in Gemini, possibly your moon. But communication, it's also, you could be stopping yourself from saying what you want, saying what you mean to the people who need to hear it. You know what? And also, freeing yourself by way of speaking up for yourself will also make you more balanced. There's a sense that you're thinking too much, but you're not expressing yourself verbally enough. And so it's almost like the universe is waiting to help you. People are waiting to know what's up with you, what's going on in your mind. And if you don't speak up, no one's going to know what you want, where you want to go, what's up with you. They're just going to assume that you're fine and you don't need help and you don't want anything more. But if you do, just express it. I want more. I need to, I know. Sorry. Communication could be coming in as well for you. We have the flame. The number 51 could be relevant as well as the number 6. Communication about, we have Taurus, Libra, Venusian energy here. Could be in your chart. Also Sagittarius. But there's communication coming in that will spark something in you, will inspire you in some way. This could be a friend, a relative, a sibling, a neighbor, someone you meet at a social event, or a Gemini, okay? Now, we have the twins and the flame. So some of you identify as being twin flames, and there could be a message here for you. Oh yeah, we have yin yang, we have the twin and the flame. Yin yang, twin flame. So definitely twin flames energy here. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be in your chart. Some of you are going to get married to your twin flame or are married. Two of Swords. But you're having to make a decision here, and it has something to do with your stability. Ace of Swords, but you're seeing the truth about something and you can't ignore the truth. Eight of Wands. And seeing the truth is inspiring you to move, to communicate, to move toward your Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment. And this could involve speaking up for yourself, saying something to someone who needs to hear it, telling someone the truth, or maybe someone is telling you the truth. Four of Wands, again, Four of Wands, twin flame energy, 11-11. What you need to know right now is that you need to alchemize negative to positive in your own energy. The more you do this for yourself, the more you're doing this for your twin flame. If you're at a crossroads right now, it's because you're holding yourself back due to fear. You know the truth about where you need to go and who you need to talk to and what you need to say to achieve your emotional fulfillment, that bliss and stability with the person you are either married to or want to marry, who you know is your twin flame. But you're the only one standing in the way of this happening, because you're being called to make a leap of faith. But take a leap of faith. You could have Aries in your chart, but the thing is, there could be material things that are holding you back, like a material stability that you've created for yourself. But it's time to put an end to the pain and an end to the painful situation of being indecisive. Stop sleeping on the truth. You're sleeping on the truth. You know the truth, but you're like closing your eyes to it. You're in denial. We see the bats here. So that is saying there's change here that you need to embrace in order to achieve your emotional fulfillment, your bliss, your happiness. And once you're happy, once you're in this energy of love and peace and joy, guess what? It spreads out to other people around you. But you're sleeping on your happiness. And this involves someone else. This is a reciprocal, mutual love connection that you're stopping yourself from. And you know where you need to go and what you need to do. But it involves putting an end to something in your life or walking away from a place. See, we have the Queen of Pentacles twice. We start with the Queen of Pentacles, we end with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a guarantee that if you take the risk and the leap of faith, and it could be relocation to a different country, it could involve air travel, it could involve, having a different occupation as a job, there will be opportunities. Your financial abundance, your financial stability, your health are assured here. It's not like you're going to lose your material position in life. That will be maintained, but it's the indecision. It's being neither here nor there that needs to end, and so that you can embrace the truth of whatever this is. Okay? Is there anything else here? No, that is the whole message. Yeah, your message was delivered. I feel there's more in pile number 1 for you guys. So, of course, if this doesn't resonate, choose another pile. If it did resonate, let me know how in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. It was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. You chose the rabbit. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. First thing I heard when I saw this rabbit, what are you scared of? Was the first thing I heard. What are you scared of? You could be a rabbit in Chinese astrology. I'm seeing the year 1975 for some reason here strongly. What are you scared of? Is the question here. What do you need to know? You're scared of something, whether you're aware of it or not. The fear is it's like you're afraid of everything. Fear is getting the best of you, literally keeping you from living in your highest, best version. You may feel overwhelmed, like you're frozen in fight or flight mode. You may be suffering PTSD. If you are, I'm so sorry for whatever you've been through. But it's time to start unfreezing. Okay? There is a way to solve the problem. Maybe you're someone who talks fast, who over-explains yourself. Maybe you just feel like you need some silence around you. Maybe you tend to complain a lot, and also, there's a sense here for you to start noticing your thoughts and your words, because they're shaping your destiny. Our thoughts and our words really are spells. So be mindful of what you're thinking about yourself, about your assumptions about what you believe is possible. Be mindful of what you're saying, because you're creating that reality. Whether it's good or bad, but maybe you're attracting in more to be afraid of. Even if you're saying, I'm afraid, then the universe is going to say, yes, you are. And guess what? You're going to remain afraid. And complaining is also very negative energy. If you're in that energy of complaining, you are still attracting the things you're complaining of, okay? Pile 1 has a message for you guys, I feel, okay? Because I did brush on this topic here. So I feel there's more information for you in that pile as well. The violet flame, maybe you need to meditate. The number 52 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. There's something here about your spiritual path. There's something here about you being clairvoyant as well. It's like you have powerful visions in your mind's eye, whether while in waking life or in dreams. And you're a lot more aware of energies than you think, and you may be picking up on other people's energies, other people who are afraid. This is not you. So there's a need to clear your aura right now, to cleanse your energy, to heal your energy. If you need energy healing, I do energy healing on Zoom one-on-one. You can find my email in the description box for that. But there's a need for you to create healthy energetic boundaries. I feel you're not protecting your energy enough, and so you freeze because you're getting all this energy from so many people, so many places, and you're feeling overwhelmed. It's like you're a sponge for other people's energy, and people also drain your energy because they use your energy at the same time. There's a need to protect your energy and to remove any trauma that you may have experienced. There's a need to raise your vibration. I do have an affirmation meditation to raise your vibration here on the channel. I will leave it here on the little box at the top at the end of the reading. You can just click on it. You need to raise your frequency right now, and that's when you will be able to rebalance your energy. Right now, it's tending too much to the negative, to very low vibration due to what you're absorbing around you, and because you're not creating healthy boundaries around you. Saying no when you mean no, like you can say no in a way that is loving and kind. You may not think that, you may see no as a very aggressive word, but it really is, the fact that you're not saying no is opening up for other people's energy to be aggressive with your energy, okay? And it's not allowing you to move anywhere or to progress anywhere, to do anything with your energy. It's keeping you in fear. Base chakra is very out of balance here. Archangel Michael is with you, helping you cut cords with unhealthy people, situations, to create healthy boundaries around you so that people don't affect your stability. The number 35, 3 plus 5 is an 8, meaning you're meant to head towards stable prosperity. And the only thing holding you back is the fact that you're not protecting your energy. You are not showing people where your boundaries are, and you are not being adamant about people not overstepping them. People are becoming too comfortable with the fact that they can take from you, that they can give you their negative energy, and they don't even know they're doing this, okay? So please, there's no need to blame them or to complain about that, because they're not doing it consciously either. You have to teach people how to treat you and what they can take from you. You can't expect people to know, because people will take if they see an opportunity. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, I mean, I feel this is your energy. You could have strong Virgo in your chart. But it's also a time to give to yourself, and it's a time for other people to also give to you instead of taking from you. Is what I'm feeling, okay? There's a new beginning coming for you where you don't settle for this kind of stuff that's going on right now. Okay, you're not meant to be in this energy of allowing people to take from you. Second house, it's affecting your finances, by the way, and it's affecting your health. It's affecting your credit score. It's affecting your possessions. It's affecting your finances. It's affecting your self-worth. It's affecting your values. Because to accommodate people, sometimes you compromise your own values, and it's keeping you from your financial security and your health. Okay? So if you're wondering, why are my finances being affected? Why is my health being affected? Well, because too much energy is permeating your energy field. You're not saying no to people enough. You are letting people overstep non-existent boundaries that you have to put in place. Okay? The Pilgrim. The number 20 could be relevant, as well as the number 2. Angel number 22. Angel number 22. You're on the right path here, so it seems like you're doing something to change this. But it's like, what you need to know right now is how and why you came to the situation you are in right now, and how it's affecting you. Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning here that you're stepping into, or a new way of doing things in the material world. So if a lot of people, let's say, are phoning you and you answer every single call, if people are knocking at your door and you feel obliged to open the door to everyone or always be available to people, no, you don't. There's a new way of doing things, and it doesn't involve accommodating everyone and everything. You need to rest. You need your downtime, because what you've been doing is making you bored, dissatisfied, and in constant lack. Page of Swords. There's something you need to learn about why you are in the situation you are in right now. A lot of people are lurking on you, taking your energy, waiting for the right time to take from you, to talk to you. Wheel of Fortune, but it's in your hands to change this around, and there will be divine intervention moving you out of the situation. Knight of Swords. You need to start speaking your truth. Stop being shy about speaking up. Okay? I see a change, a destined change, and a strike of good luck, and a change in your destiny here, or a change in your circumstances. I feel there's a karmic cycle that's closing for you, a karmic cycle where you did allow people to take from you, where you weren't establishing strong boundaries around you. And I feel you will start to. And I feel because of that, your finances will be favored to the point where I see wealth and I see luxuries here. But it's like you need to start being a little bit, not selfish, but speaking up and telling people, this is where you don't cross. I need my time. I can only give so much of my time for charity every day or to help someone, right? The rest of the time I need to build myself up so then I can keep helping people. If I can't even help myself, how am I supposed to help other people? If my finances and my health aren't good, how am I supposed to help other people with their health and their finances? Travel is indicated here. Two of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius very strongly here now. I'm seeing a mutual reciprocal relationship, and I'm seeing 222 could be significant. Could be someone's birthday, February 22nd. But 222 and a reciprocal mutual connection here that may involve air travel for some of you. Okay, let's see. Please clarify. The Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. There's a new beginning here coming for you, and it may involve moving to a different house or a different country or a different city or a different state or a different continent altogether. And the change will be very positive and blissful and stable. The Sun. Yeah, it's like you're definitely headed toward your happiness, your joy, your peace, your growth, to a time where everything you touch turns to gold. Like you're coming into a time of starting a new cycle that promises to be stable and long-lasting and prosperous and healthy, right? Where everything you touch turns to gold, where you grow, when you glow, when you are experiencing optimal health here. But it takes you strengthening your base chakra and setting strong boundaries. The more you think, the more you keep yourself from saying what you need to say, the more anxious you will be. So don't overthink things, okay? Because overthinking is what's keeping you anxious and in lower vibration. And people who, again, are not giving you anything good and are just taking from you and not being very nice to you. But you're going to have a realization, and you're going to be compensated for your effort. It's like, if things have been stagnant, the wheel is starting to turn for you, and things are going to start moving a lot faster. It's like you're going to be inspiring people. Whatever you're worrying about, there's no need to worry, is what I just heard. Things are going to go a lot better than you thought. You're actually winning battles when maybe you thought you were losing them. Maybe you're putting your energy on the wrong thoughts, on the negative, when there's actually success to look forward to. For some of you, you're going to be on a stage, on a screen. You're going to have fans or followers or supporters, something like this. Definitely acknowledgement for whatever you've been working toward. Five of Cups. But it's like you're going to have to let go of a few people in your life, and I'm seeing this very clearly. And it's going to make you sad because you're so used to these people, but these people are energy vampires, just siphoning your energy, not bringing anything good to your life, and you know who these people are. Maybe it's just one person, the Empress, and once you let go, yes, you may cry some tears, yes, it's going to be sad because, you know, it's like we need to mourn things that we're used to. But once you do that, then you come into your full potential as a human being. You get all the support, all the abundance, all the prosperity, the health you want, the money, and the relationships, the right relationships for you that give as much as you give, that love you as much as you love them. And for some of you, there's a pregnancy or a new project here starting with a soulmate, but you have to be willing to let go of people who are just being evil, nasty, mean to you, who are taking from you, not giving you. And yes, you know, we can be sad to let go of people we're so used to, because you may even feel sorry for letting these people go because you feel they need your help. But actually right now you need to help yourself if you want to be able to ever go back to helping whoever these people are. Okay. Let's get some answer dice. 6. Yeah, your daily life, your routines are significant here. Virgo energy, South Node. I feel there's a message in Pal too for you guys. And Aries. You could have Aries in your chart, Virgo, the other signs, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn possibly are the strongest, as well as Sagittarius, Scorpio I'm also seeing, and Leo. But anyway, it's like there's something you are so used to doing that is holding you back from having movement forward toward what is really truly meant for you, what will make you feel fulfilled and happy and joyful and peaceful, really, and having the love and the abundance in your life that is meant for you and the health. Okay. So there's a need for you to have a look at what are you doing on a daily? What healthy boundaries aren't you establishing on a daily? Even if it's just a friend who's like, oh, come for coffee. And then they like unburden their whole like negative complaints and drama, and it becomes yours, right? What are you absorbing that is not yours on a daily basis? Who's calling you and telling you all constantly complaining about their life? And it becomes your problem to bear and it's overwhelming you. And it's all holding you back from where you're truly meant to go. How are you supposed to help people if they're dragging you down with them? Right? But you're the one allowing this, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. I know you just want to help. Okay, guys, now if the message is delivered, if you feel this is not your message, go and choose another pile. If this is your message, please comment in the comment section how this resonates with you. Thank you all for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. Thank you for all your support. And if you want to be notified of future uploads here on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. It was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Have a beautiful day. Bye. And until next time.